Hey yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to the second episode of the World Cup Road to Glory. It just feels so good to say that and to be playing this game mode. So in the first one, if you haven't already seen it, make sure you check back, because if you're somewhat new to Ultimate Team or you want to learn how to do this without spending any money, then I would definitely recommend watching episode number 1. And whilst you're here, hit that thumbs up button on today's video. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here. And thank you for all the subs and views and stuff lately. You guys have been amazing. The support has been literally unreal. So at the start of today's episode, I decided that I was going to put a few players in and actually get my icon. Now, a lot of you have probably been doing this already and unlocking yourself an icon for a 79 rated squad, which is just pretty mental. I'm not gonna lie. It was more expensive to do the one-off one at the capture event, and I thought that was kind of cheap. So it seems mad that it's super cheap, but I guess EA want everyone to be able to have their chance at getting an icon. And even without spending a penny on this account, we've played 2 games of FIFA and we are able to put some stuff in to get ourselves someone. So the icon flare rolls around and we get Portugal CM. That's going to be Deco, right? Which, I mean, I can't complain. Literally, like, we get an icon to use in our squad. But if I was going to complain a tiny bit, it's that I think some people have been getting R9 and Pele, and I haven't got them. So, I guess it makes it somewhat harder, right? You know, we get someone which is not super usable on the game. But in a moment, I'll move on in and I'll show you, like, the in-game stats of this player and stuff. And, you know, all hope is not lost. Now, I fear that it's going to be really difficult, actually, to grind our way through this road to glory because, well, there's a massive middle ground. Like, there's a gap in the middle ground, and then on one side you got road to glory, spending no money and not doing anything, and nothing at your disposal, just playing the game and hoping for the odd good pack and stuff. And then on the other end there is just spend all of those coins you've had all year on regular FUT on the World Cup mode and have icons and amazing players galore. So that's where we're at the moment, and that's the issue that we face, is that it could be difficult coming up against constant super teams and then not really getting a huge amount for myself. Like, I'm struggling to see how we get a much better squad than this. Like, each game we play, we get 1 pack. And I'm not super good at this game right now. So I guess we need to really work on winning the tournament or the World Cup or whatever it's classed itself as. And if we're able to do that, then of course we'll be rewarded. The first game of the day, which is actually the 3rd game in the first section of the group stage of the World Cup, I come up against this guy and I need a win. He's got prime Luis Hernandez. He's got Antoine Griezmann up front with that new haircut. And he gets through one-on-one, but takes a shot with the wrong foot. And thankfully, my goalie, David De Gea, is able to save that one. I then go for a shot with Ronaldinho. It's on the weak foot, but I'm just trying to learn the game, trying to test it out, trying to figure out what shots are what. And so that's that, really. You'll also notice that, yes, I do still have a very red eye. Hay fever and dry. I mean, I got attacked by a big burly man who punched me in the eye, and that's how you should think of it. Not that I just am suffering from hay fever and dry eyes. Yeah, I know, I keep going on about it, but that's just in case you guys are watching the Road to Glory and that some episodes there aren't any face cam. If it gets much worse than this, I just cut the camera and I talk on the microphone and stuff because it bugs me. It really does. And I'm hoping the pollen and all of that rubbish can go to hell, basically, simply put it. But moving back into the gameplay, I go 1-0 down. And I thought I changed player and got to the right defender to tackle him, but I didn't, apparently. And I'm 1-0 down at the end of the first half, where I've had a slightly better half than my opponent. Now, Luis Hernandez gets in again, and he goes 2-0 up off of a stupid deflection. Like, I blocked it, and it just literally fell to Ousmane Dembele. So I feel super hard done by at this point in time. And I'm also super stressed out, because learning a new game is difficult, and I want to do well right off the bat, and it's not quite happening for me. But I get through with Ronaldinho here, and then I spot a really open Oxlade-Chamberlain. Like, he brought the goalie out to cut the angle from Ronaldinho, but what he didn't spot was that clearly open little easy pass, and of course I'm going to take it, because I need to get back into this game ASAP. I need a win here, otherwise I'm not going to progress into the knockout stages of the tournament. So I get a shot with Batshuayi right there, unfortunately saved by the goalkeeper, and then he pushes down the other end with Hernandez, and that's a fantastic block by Corentin Tolisso. Deco then plays it forward to Ronaldinho. I get the heel click on this guy, and that little bit of pace burst is enough to get away from the defender and to bang that goal into the back of the net to equalise on my opponent. Now, it just feels so often that I'm like 2-0 down or 3-0 down. In the first few games I've played over here, it feels like that's all I've been. I've been constantly down 2 or 3 goals and I'm clawing my way back. So we pushed through this time with Deco, and, well, you know, saved by the goalie. I didn't quite take my shot right, and it wasn't working out for me super well. And even with the return, like ball into the box, like Deco wasn't able to actually score the header. And then I score one here, but I clearly knew when I passed it that he was offside. I don't know. I guess just like button configs, and just in the moment you press the buttons. But unfortunately, we get a draw. So we've had 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw. So I have no idea where I stand on this game right now. But it isn't enough to then let us continue through the tournament. You need to get 2 wins out of the 3 games in order to get into those top 2 spots, and we weren't able to do so. So we actually end that one right there, and as you can see, by backing out and going back in again, it resets it, and I'm back at 0 games played for this particular event. So we then go straight back into it again. You know, at the time of recording, the store was down. I know it's all back up and stuff now, but at the time of recording, it was down, so I couldn't open my 1-player pack, and even for the rest of the games in this episode, I won't be able to open my 1-player pack, but we can continue our progress to see, you know, we earn a little bit of coinage each game we play, so that's obviously useful as well. Batshuayi plays it through to Ronaldinho, and a little fake shot there gets me past the defender, and a lovely, lovely goal. And you'll notice I'm scoring a lot with Ronaldinho. What the hell do we do when his 7-game loan runs out? I reckon I'm going to be screwed, because yeah, we've got Deco, but he's not really doing much right now. And there's no one, unless we get someone sick in one of the packs. That would have been beautiful, by the way. Really, really would have been a nice goal. But unless we somehow get really lucky in one of our like 1-player packs, I don't see how we boost the team from here. Obviously, I'll try and figure it out, and I'll try and figure out ways for me to like be able to complete certain SBCs, to unlock coins, to do more SBCs and open more packs, and yeah, so we'll figure it out. It just might take a bit, and this is where I'm saying, and what I said to you in the first episode, this is going to be one of them Road to Glories that's really relatable. So like, if you're brand new to Ultimate Team and new to the World Cup mode, you're going to go through the same struggles as what I'm going to go through right here. You know, yeah, we've got De Gea, yeah, we've got Pogba, and we've got Deco. Like, that's 3 pretty good players. But I'm not going to lie, Batshuayi doesn't feel amazing. Tolisso in the midfield is not feeling great. Even Pogba's not feeling that good in game. And I don't know whether it's just because I'm getting used to it and things don't feel quite right. But my goalie, the one thing that I'm hoping will keep me in games is letting in left foot long shots from Danny Welbeck. And his strong foot is his right foot. So yeah. So yeah, I'm 1-0 down in this next game here. After getting the rage quit, of course, in the other one, I went 2-0 up and then the guy quit. So like, I finally found an opponent that I was better than, and he quit on me really early, which, you know, was a little bit disappointing. I'd have liked to play it on further and scored more goals. But I'm 1-0 down in this game. The guy's got some quite nice players in his squad, to put it lightly. That Mateus is obviously someone that's really dangerous, 93 rated prime Mateus. But I get a goal in the 37th minute with Ronaldinho himself, of course, literally the one player that I'm scoring all my goals with. I really don't know who can fill that gap. We need to somehow pack Ronaldinho along the way, because he's the one that's going to deal all the damage to everyone, him or Pele or anything like that, you know. And at halftime, we're drawing. But look at the stats. I'm well ahead in this game. I don't know why. I'm the Brazil flag, by the way. I don't know why I haven't made this game more difficult for my opponent and how we're somehow level. And he doesn't score there. And this guy wasn't actually that good. Like, he had a fairly good team, but I felt like I was better than him. And I felt like I was putting a lot more pressure on him and making him struggle throughout the game. But for some reason, something wasn't quite going into the back of the net. Deco even tries it there, but a great save by Butland, and then he's away. There's always like 2 or 3 defenders around my player, so I can't quite get my shots off how I would like to. And yeah, it's just going to take a little bit more learning and stuff. Some people are saying the gameplay is awesome. I've seen a lot of tweets saying the gameplay is trash. I think the gameplay right now, guys, is just different to what we're used to. So just keep plugging away, try and learn the intricacies of it, and then you'll be fine, you know. But I'm missing all my little opportunities that I'm getting here, and it's still at 1-1. And then Mateus cracks the bar, and I'm like, okay, that was a warning shot. And then De Gea saves the next one. I managed to clear the ball. But the referee blows final whistle on this game. So actually, it's another draw. You know, we've come away with a win and a draw so far. So I imagine a draw in the next game or a win would probably see me through. So yeah, we've got to see what goes on in this next third and final game. And moving on into that then, swiftly, I come up against a mega squad. The guy's got literally like his own proper versions of Ronaldinho and Pele already, and this is like a few hours after the game had come out. I don't understand. He's got Kante, Courtois, Pepe, Lewandowski, 92 rated. The guy's got a mega team, and with his very first attack, he just runs through, presses B with Pele, and it goes in the back of the net. And then I'm tackling Ronaldinho, but apparently he's better than everyone. I mean, I'm finding that with him down the other end. I'm really enjoying Ronaldinho, but I go 2-0 down, and then Pele runs through and just literally presses B again, and he scores because he's amazing. And then Ronaldinho rainbow flicks me. I block it. And then it comes off the pigeon chest of my centre-back. Well, Lewandowski volleys it in and accidentally slipped off my controller. And I accidentally pressed the Xbox button, which is just a shame, you know. So yeah, we get the loss. And unfortunately, that means we've done the exact same thing in the 2 tournaments we played so far. We've got 4 points, which is 1 point off what we need to carry on and go through into the next round. So it's a learning curve, which I'm going to have to get used to. I guess the next few episodes are just going to be me plowing through some games, trying to learn this game mode a little bit better, trying to figure out if we can get any SBCs done that will help us upgrade our squad in any way, shape or form. Guys, if you have enjoyed, do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here for more of this type of content. Have a great day, most importantly, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.